Yeah.
Go ahead.
Bull down.
I'm not gonna lie, this is my 100% Joe.
Well, it's Friday, day 4, I think, in this deal. Gonna go look for a bull for Joe.
Yeah, we're trying to let it cool down across the river. There's been a lot of activity opening couple days, so.
A little new spot we're gonna try. We found some elk last night right before dark, come out of a draw, and we hadn't even looked at this yet, but nothing else seemed to feel right, so we said, let's just do it.
You see him?
So, we're clear up on top of this mountain. I'm not gonna lie, he keeps glassing over here. I'm not even looking. I don't know what we'd do if we shot one down there. You finding anything? I don't want to see one that way. I want him to be over here. I'd shoot over here. Wish us luck. We found a ram. He's pretty close. We're thinking about stalking him.
Just for funsies.
So, we are going to continue that way. That's our plan.
We saw some cows. The camera's not really, you gotta hold it, like raise it up that way. If not, you still let yourself go.
Damn, my arms are getting tired. I tried telling Joe that side's not in our unit. It is. But this crazy guy says he hasn't broke a sweat this whole time. This is awesome country. Loving every second of it. This country doesn't give you anything, that's for sure. Those are some icy handles.
We lost it.
got a radio call from Dad. You could see the herd feeding that we looked at last night. We're trying to get up and over. Make it work, huh?
Yeah, buddy. We just heard a good bugle.
There's another one.
There's two of them.
There's two bulls bugling. Sent Joe ahead. I can't keep up with him. If he's going to get a chance at these before they crest out of the ridge, he's going to go. They're up over that ridge there. He's going to hightail it up there. He's going to give it a shot and see what happens.
I just got a message from Terry on the inReach. Apparently 2 shooter bulls are by Ross. And meanwhile, I just climbed 1,500 feet in elevation plus. Good news is I think I got above the bulls. So I'm gonna hunt back down and around. It's so quiet. GoPro, you really got to figure out your batteries. Just shot a raghorn elk at about 60 yards offhand. He's laying right down there.
Okay, so Joe circled up the hill. I hollered at him, sent Dad a message on the radio, said you gotta send Joe a message, tell him to turn around. There's elk crossing between us, there's 2 bulls in it. I just heard a single shot up the hill. All the cows come through, didn't see the bull, and I heard Joe holler. I'm going up there to find him.
Saw 2 spikes pass through and then a bunch of cows, but I saw this raghorn in the back, so I waited for him. I tried to turn the GoPro on, the battery was dead. I just had to put the battery in my pocket for 2 minutes to get it to warm up, and now it says it's 75%. I swear, man. Nothing's easy up here. It's... All right, we're gonna go down. He took another tumble, so gotta go find him. He's not the big boy, but I'll tell you what, he's not the littlest in the group, so my first elk. I think he's a 4x3. I really wanted to take a big one. Who doesn't, right? I worked way too hard to come off this mountain empty-handed right now. I'm gonna go find Ross, and then we're gonna walk up to this animal together. My first out, dude. He's 20 yards away.
Oh, where were you sitting?
I was 150 yards up there. I wasn't sitting. I ran into him.
Did you? Hey, dude, you killed a bull. We are up here too. Not as high as you were.
I'm not even gonna tell you how big he is till we get over to him.
I have no idea.
I'm gonna leave you in suspense.
I want to know what happened from your perspective, because
I got
about as far through there as you can see is where I saw these things coming from. And I've been watching them for 40 minutes.
Well, that other herd is what, probably about 100?
Oh yeah, this
100
is
elk?
this was what, 15?
Yeah.
Something like that. I don't know.
So this wasn't the ones from earlier then. Those ones are gone that way. Where's the big herd? Where'd they go?
The big herd crossed over that and dropped down that direction.
See, that's what I thought, and that's why I kept going. I went all the way to the top. I could look down on the lake over there.
Really?
Yeah. I came down and then I crossed around this way, and I was gonna side hill back and forth until I crested over, until I busted into that herd, because I thought they went around that way.
Yeah, they crossed, and it looked like they went that way.
They never got above me.
No, I know, because I saw them cross over and look like they headed down, and you went this way.
Yeah, I came around. I was gonna loop back around them because I knew with a herd that big, they're not moving that fast, and
They were on a single file line.
Yep. So I knew I could catch them, and it was, I mean, I was at almost 7,000 feet. Put that in perspective. We started at 3,100 to 3,200
Yeah.
down there.
I called Dad on the radio because I looked back and I could see his truck parked on that old road down there.
He could see me then, huh?
Well, I called him on the radio. I said, Dad, do you have eyes on Joe? And he said, no. And I said, you got to get him turned around. I said, do you have your satellite device? And he said, you're in reach. And he said, yeah.
If he didn't have
And I said, Dad, send Joe a message and tell him to turn around. I said, I got elk coming from the other ridge. He goes, are they part of the same herd? And I said, no way. I said, these came from a totally different direction.
I was so confused because I thought
I watched
that herd came up this way and crossed over and came up.
No, I've been watching. You can see through there that flat. Yep. I watched them come across that knob, side hill, and they weren't going up. That's why I was like, we got a chance at these animals because they weren't going up. They side hilled I watched them go through every one of these draws, and I was videoing them a little bit, and I called Dad on the radio. I said, and Dad goes, I'll let you know when he responds. And I go, and like 20 minutes went by. And I said, Dad, send him another message. He goes, does it beep? And I said, yeah, if he gets 2 messages, he'll look at it.
I heard the calves going, meow.
Yeah.
Meow. I heard them. They gave him away. And then, so then I'm glassing him, and I see the 2 spikes, and I saw a couple more times on the one behind him. And so I got in a position. These elk, not even kidding, they were a little flustered.
Well, the wind is coming right down the hill.
I know. They started coming straight towards me, right at me, and then they were going up. I had elk at 20 yards from me. I'm holding my rifle. I'm holding. The cow looks right over at me, and then looks up the hill and goes up, and she had a calf with her. I hit the GoPro. I think the battery froze.
Oh no.
And then so then I'm waiting. I drop the rifle down because I'm tired, holding a freaking 10-pound rifle up for however long, and I know that there's one with more points coming up the hill, and where they were going, dude, he came up, and I'm all.
I heard that. You see that?
Yeah. So I hit that, and none of them stopped. I hit it louder and louder, and then all of a sudden he stopped, and I'm like moving, man. I'm 40 to 60 yards.
Yeah.
Boom! Hit him, and he just barrels straight at me. Straight at me, and I'm like, all right, which way are you gonna go? I'm ready to dive either way. I'm like, which way are you gonna go? He comes in, boom! He's looking right at me, and I'm staring in his eyes.
How far away?
5 yards.
What?
5 yards. He barreled straight towards me and stopped, and he starts moving. And I'm like, nope, I don't need another one. And he just goes boom. So the last thing he saw was me.
That's crazy.
And he fell down the hill. He kicked a little bit.
As soon as I heard the shot, I knew it was you.
Dude, but I hit
and
the
then
GoPro.
A little bit later, I heard the whoo, and I was like, I called Dad. I said, Dad, I think Joe's got him down. I gotta get up the hill.
They're over here somewhere. I see him. The eye guard.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's better than I thought, Ross.
Is he?
Yeah.
Great bull, Joe. Heck yeah, buddy.
Yeah. You'd think I just killed the biggest bull on the mountain. Thanks, buddy. It's amazing, dude. I don't know what to say. It's cool. It's better than I thought. I'm dead serious. Like, I saw a couple coming off of here. Well, partner, I got good news and bad news for you. Good news is my tag's filled and your tag's filled. It's 2 bulls down, and the bad news is I killed them about twice as high up here in elevation as yours.
Easy. If you look down there, that's where we gotta go.
Well, it looks like that little system or whatever it was that dropped all this snow passed by us. It's been an adventurous day. My back's already aching just from leaning over, cutting that thing up. Just slushing. We're in our last stint right now. Oh yeah, found a shed.
My favorite part about Joe is his head down, chip on his shoulder, no excuses approach to just about everything he does. As a lifelong elk hunter, I knew these attributes, coupled with a little bit of in-the-woods experience, and it wouldn't take long for him to stand proud over his first bull. Relentless in his approach, resulting in another lifelong memory and one I'm truly thankful to say I was a part of.
Cheers.
Last trip on the mountain for elk.
Till next
elk
year.
meat. Till next year.
Brewed with 100% Rocky Mountain spring water. Top of that there mountain.
Sam Elliott sounds a lot cooler than you.
Taught him everything he knows.
Mm-hmm. Even how to grow a mustache, huh?
They say when you can't do, you teach. So I just taught him how to grow a mustache.
Mm-hmm.
What's wrong with my mustache?
I was saying you taught him how to grow a mustache.
Oh.
Self-conscious much?
You know what's funny? Your scar becomes more visible when your beard gets longer.
Mm-hmm. I know.
I know how you got that there scar.
Nah. There you go.
Mouthed off one too many times till somebody popped you with a softball at about 70 miles an hour. Oh, those were fun days, huh?
Yeah. Softball's okay.
We did good, my friend.
Last couple bags of meat right there.